The rise of women's football in France, Lyon vs PSG and the new era. Last summer marked a significant turning point for women's football in France as the top two divisions transitioned to a professional status under the newly established Ligue Féminine de Football Professionnel, LFFP. This initiative, spearheaded by the former president of Lyon, Jean-Michel Aulas, aims to inject excitement into a league that has been largely dominated by Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain for nearly 2 decades. To revitalize the competition, several key changes were introduced. The league underwent a rebranding, and its budget saw a substantial increase, reaching into the 8 figures. New regulations were also put in place, mandating that each top division team must have at least 11 full-time players, while second division teams are required to have a minimum of 11 part-time players. Additionally, clubs are now allowed to sign a 4th non-EU player, and they have adopted best practices from other leagues, such as ensuring rest days for teams participating in the Champions League and engaging fans to determine optimal kickoff times. The overarching goal of these changes is to elevate the standards of play and foster a more competitive league. However, as the season nears its conclusion, it appears that Lyon and PSG are once again pulling ahead. As the saying goes, plus CA change. Despite this, the changes are being positively received, even by clubs that may struggle to keep pace with the larger teams vying for promotion. Notably, Dijon, currently in 4th place, is on the verge of securing its first playoff spot, while Fleury 91, just behind in 5th, made headlines last season by eliminating Lyon from the domestic cup en route to a historic final. Both clubs, with their men's teams in the lower tiers, are exceeding expectations by outperforming established teams like Montpellier, Nantes, and Saint-Étienne, and they are embracing the shift towards professionalism. Sylvain Carrick, who oversees the women's football program at Dijon, expressed optimism about the improved communication with the LFFP, a stark contrast to their previous lack of engagement with the French Football Federation, FFF. He noted, "We have received support in marketing and have secured contracts with companies like Catapult and MyCoach to enhance performance and medical care for our players." Carrick acknowledges that achieving financial independence is a significant challenge, particularly for Fleury 91, which has faced difficulties after losing their head coach, Fabrice Abriel, to PSG last summer, along with several key players. Fleury's president, Pascal Bovis, emphasized the need for higher standards in infrastructure, including pitch quality, lighting, medical care, and staff qualifications. He believes that the ongoing changes are crucial for long-term success, as a professional league will generate revenue that can be reinvested into the club. While Lyon and PSG continue to dominate, Bovis points to recent match results as evidence that other teams can compete. He remarked, "It's beneficial to have a driving force like Lyon and PSG pushing us to improve." The budgets of these clubs are substantial, but Paris FC, under new ownership from Louis Vuitton, is also becoming a contender. Fleury has shown resilience, having narrowly lost to PSG 2-1 in Paris for the past 3 seasons and achieving 3 draws at home, including a memorable 4-4 tie 3 years ago. This demonstrates that the competitive gap is narrowing, despite the financial disparities. Dijon's professional structure has propelled them from 8th to 4th this season, while Fleury is working hard to meet the new criteria. Carrick shared, "We have 19 professional players, 6 technical staff, and 3 medical staff, highlighting the differences in resources between the 2 clubs." Bovis acknowledged that Fleury lacks the professional infrastructure that other women's teams benefit from, particularly those associated with men's clubs. "This is our weakness, but we are committed to overcoming these challenges. Our structure is as important as that of other teams, and we have a former coach of the France under-23 team on our staff, along with a qualified medical team." When asked about the rise of larger clubs like Nantes, which was promoted last season and is now established in 7th place, Bovis responded, "On the contrary, this will make the championship even more appealing. We must be strategic in our recruitment, maintain our club's unique spirit, and continue to perform despite our distinct status. Isn't that the essence of football? That's why we love it." If you have any questions or comments about our newsletters, Feel free to reach out at moving.goalposts@theguardian.com.